This is Entertainment Thursday. It has just begun, and we're coming to you with the 4th UNESCO Cultural Festival that is happening at KICC, a 3-day event, and we want to know more about that. So what is happening exactly? What about our culture? How are we promoting it? What are we doing about it? And for that, we are joined by Dr.Evangeline Njoka, who's the CEO and also the Secretary General of UNESCO. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we want to know a little bit about the event that's happening at KICC. Tell us more about this cultural event.
Thank you very much. Today we have the official opening of the Kenya National Commission for UNESCO National Cultural Celebrations. And this is a biennial event. Although this 4th session was delayed because of COVID, and but we are happy we are holding it. Involves counties.
Okay.
Culture is devolved in counties, so usually we involve all the 47 counties. We have also invited our stakeholders to come and exhibit and also perform. So we have performances from artists from all over. And we are also celebrating the 10th anniversary of the commission. We became a state corporation. The commission was transformed into a state corporation in 2013. Although it was established in 1964, it remained as a department under the Ministry of Education, but it was transformed into a state corporation to make it more efficient, more effective, and because of its mandate of coordinating UNESCO activities across ministries, across agencies, and also the activities across counties and several stakeholders. So to make it effective, it was transformed into a state corporation in 2013. And we've had lots of milestones, and we have documented these milestones, the achievements. Of course, we've had, some challenges, lessons learned. So we have documented this in a book that is going to be launched today by the chief guest, and we are going to share copies, with the stakeholders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you've said that there was a delay. This is the 4th one, but they were prevented by COVID-19. So this was to happen earlier.
Yes, in 2020.
In 2020.
Yes.
So it's been, let's say, two and some months delay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow, amazing. Now, this bringing together people from different counties in Kenya, the 47 counties, what does this mean to Kenya? Because people have different cultures, people have coming from different tribes. So what does this mean to our country?
Well, this means a lot, and the main objective of holding, national cultural celebrations is so that we can celebrate our culture, our cultural diversity, so that we can embrace each other. And this actually promotes national cohesion.
Yeah.
The fact that we can bring all the counties together and artists from all walks of life, indeed this promotes cohesion.
Cohesion, yes.
It also presents an opportunity for people to appreciate culture, for young people also to learn, about culture. It promotes, cultural values, and also it ensures that we don't lose our culture. And because one of the main objectives and mandate of UNESCO is to ensure that indeed we keep our culture alive, we don't lose it.
Yeah, and speaking of keeping our culture alive, do you feel like the current generation, especially Gen Z, are losing the culture, so much of it, because of influence with the Western culture?
Yes, yes, and that's a worry, and that's why, indeed, we need to document our culture so that we don't lose it,
right.
Document our traditions, and also hold, such events where counties are exhibiting their culture. And if you visit, the booths today from different counties, you can appreciate, they're different, the diversity of culture. And it's very thrilling, it's very interesting to see how different counties used to do their things, the foods, the different, foods that they have.
Exactly.
Even, the herbs, the way, they treated ailments, in the past, the way they dressed. So there's a lot to see, and I encourage, all Kenyans and also young people, students, to come and see. And it is a good opportunity even to appreciate one another. The performances, the different dances.
So, when you spoke of the artist, at first we weren't sure if it's what artists are coming, but these are cultural artists, the ones that are coming to show us the different dances done by, if it's Luos, if it's Kikuyus, Luyas, from all tribes.
Nadi, Kalenjin, Samburu, Maasai, name it, Kamba, and we can appreciate. And it's also a moment indeed to actually also appreciate our artists. Now, these national cultural celebrations, we are holding them also in the backdrop of World Arts Day,
which is
that we are going to celebrate on 15th. And we have invited artists from all walks of life, and especially we have focused on bringing the disadvantaged groups. We shall have artists, with special needs. It's really humbling to see even like the deaf performing.
Wow, look at that.
And we normally support, such groups. We also are going to have artists from, informal settlements. Because we want to bring in inclusivity. We want everyone to participate in this, festival or activity. So on Saturday, we are going to have a beautiful day with artists, and we are supporting a number, and we'd also want to invite, all Kenyans to come and just appreciate our artists as we celebrate this World Arts Day, which is usually celebrated every year on 15th of April. And this day actually was the birthday of Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, the greatest artist.
The greatest artist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So before we go too far, how important is this event, and what's the end game of it, of the festival?
It is very, very important. The fact that indeed this activity ensures that we keep our culture alive, that we are able indeed to narrate what our forefathers did, what they used, and the young people are able to see it, the current generation are able to see it, and the fact that we can actually also celebrate the performances indeed. It is a great opportunity, even to just appreciate art. In fact, the theme of the World, Arts Day is, art, brings health, and encourages, the theme encourages everyone that actually appreciate art. It's a way, indeed, of even speaking to you, keeping your emotions high, just celebrating and feeling good, indeed promotes a good health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and Dr. what would you say is the importance of our Kenyan culture? Why do we need to preserve it in the first place? Why is it so important?
Culture, one, is foundation of our development. It has lots of values, cultural values, and we've lost a lot. Our culture defines who we are. And we don't want even like to lose our language, our mother tongue. And that is why there are a lot of efforts by the government and also the international community to ensure that we keep our languages alive, because they define who we are, where we came from.
Yeah, but how do we keep our languages alive, if I may ask? Because people, the current generation, for the ones that are being brought up in metropolitan areas, Nairobi, they're not really learning that, they're not speaking their language as it was in the past, so they're losing it. And will we come to a time where people don't even know their language anymore? It's just a few population.
And that is why we need to keep, having the traditional dances, because it's an expression of our languages. They use, different languages. Also documenting it.
Okay. And
also ensuring that, we provide even opportunities, even use technologies, so that the young people can learn, even, their mother tongue. These traditional languages, young people indeed can learn using technology. So we have to be innovative, and we also have to encourage the young people at least to know their, their mother tongue.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the event, at the festival, apart from now artists coming in and doing the different performances, what else should Kenyans expect, those that are coming to the festival? What else is there?
Just coming to celebrate is one thing. And to see the diversity of culture.
Okay.
That's also very, very good. And also the exhibitions. We are also having other stakeholders exhibiting. We are having universities, we are having government agencies who work with UNESCO, who actually have UNESCO programs, also exhibiting. There's a lot, agencies even from the Ministry of Education, they're there exhibiting. There's a lot, even, even from all the other, even the other ministries, even the Ministry of Culture has a stand.
Okay.
UNESCO
so
headquarters has different exhibitions. So there's a lot to see and to learn. And I would encourage, all Kenyans to visit.
Come and be a part of this.
Be part of the celebrations. And you can also dance.
Culture, and
also dance and celebrate and laugh.
To the different cultures that we have, and enjoy it. So now, talking about the event still on the particular theme that we have for this year, a decade of excellence, enhancing development, national cohesion, identity, and pride. Why is it important? Why this theme?
Thank you very much. Of course, we are celebrating 10 years as a state corporation since the commission was transformed into a state corporation in 2013. And that defines, also the theme defines the entire mission of UNESCO.
Okay.
And being a commission for UNESCO, then we have focused our activities, our programs on that theme, promoting national development, promoting national cohesion. As you know, the mission of UNESCO is a promotion of peace and sustainable development.
Yeah.
And therefore, this theme, actually all the exhibitors, indeed, they have focused the exhibitions on this theme. Cohesion, we are looking at bringing all of us together. When we come together and celebrate our culture, then it promotes, our togetherness, our cohesion. What is it that we can do to remain together? So that has also been our focus, and that's the focus of even these celebrations. And therefore, even the performances have actually they are focused on the theme, our pride. You know, our culture is something that is beautiful. And after every cultural celebrations, national celebrations, we usually hold, you know, 1 week in France. We call it Kenya Week in France, where we take the best performing teams and counties to exhibit, and also dances. And UNESCO member states love our Kenya Culture Week, the Kenya Week in France.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
So with the festival, the different performances, so they'll be competing to...
Yes, there'll be auditions.
Okay.
There are auditions. We have actually artists, celebrated artists and experts who are, you know, they are doing auditions. So, and we are going, of course, to have some awards. We have trophies for the best performing teams, exhibitors, and artists, you know, of course, in different areas, you know.
So there are different categories.
Different categories. So they are going to be awarded. And the best, you know, the best of these teams, then we hope to hold our Kenya Week in France next year. So these teams then will be invited to go and exhibit and showcase our culture in France.
Wow.
And this way, indeed, we are proud, you know, Kenya has a lot to show in terms of culture.
Even to the world.
Even to the world, yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So now, this coming after an election, why is it so important, even now amidst many things that are going on between the government and the opposition? How important is this?
This is very, very important. Just bringing all of us together to celebrate who we are. It's speaking to each and every one of us to see that actually, though we are different, we are one.
Yeah. And
that we can just celebrate who we are, that, you know, there is hope, not to lose hope, and that, you know, Kenya is beautiful. And we don't have to lose hope in anything. And even as we talk about sustainable development, thinking about, you know, even that theme, like now it has rained and the president has called upon everyone to plant trees. What is it that we can do, you know, to develop our country, Kenya? What is the contribution of each and every one of us, each and every community? What can each and every community do? And this way, indeed, you know, we come together, celebrate who we are, and it should promote cohesion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Now, speaking about the president and now extending that to the government, what is the government doing to help promote our culture to the world? And in Kenya and even to the world?
There's a lot. There's a lot. The fact that there's a whole ministry of culture, in fact, now there, yes, there's a whole ministry of culture and tourism. Yeah. And also the county governments now, the fact that the culture has been devolved in counties, counties are realizing the essence indeed of preserving and promoting their culture. And for us as the Kenya National Commission for UNESCO, we are working a lot with the counties, doing capacity building to officers so that they can preserve, document. There's a lot of our culture that is not documented and is getting lost. So we have a program, we have a culture program that is doing a lot of capacity building. Recently, we were able to develop together with Kenya Bureau of Standards, you know, cultural statistics and indicators, which will assist, you know, Kenya to document, you know, our culture, to package it. And so government is focused on that, and even supporting artists. And also we have actually ratified, Kenya has ratified 3 culture conventions just to ensure that we document our culture. We have cultural sites So there is a lot that the government is doing and assisted by UNESCO.
What about promoting it to the international market? How is the government coming in?
Oh, holding like what we do, the Kenya, and of course like the brand Kenya. There is a lot, tourism. We
Promoting
have
tourism in Kenya. Okay.
Promoting tourism. Actually, currently the government is doing a lot of promotion.
Okay.
Indeed, and looking at different facets of tourism. Geotourism, like UNESCO now, we are promoting geotourism. When we have the World Heritage Sites, and this, they attract tourists. So a lot is going on in doing marketing Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot.
What about now the government protecting our culture, because some of our culture has been stolen from us. What was it? Is it Kikoi? No, there's this basket.
Yeah.
And even the what is the name? I'm already forgetting it. It has been stolen by people from abroad. What are we doing to protect our culture?
The government is doing a lot, and we have also, as the commission, come in to assist by actually capacity building, sensitizing our artists or even the counties to patent, their culture. Because if that Kikoi had been, patented, we protect, we have documented, it has been patented as a Kenyan cultural, cultural artifacts or something. That in itself, nobody can take it away.
Exactly.
So our traditional knowledge needs actually to be protected. And I know government has been doing a lot of sensitization to promote that, even for the artists, they need to know that actually any innovation that they have, then it needs to be patented.
Patented so that it's not stolen.
Yes, so that it's not stolen. A lot of our traditional knowledge has been taken away. Even the fact that, even our traditional herbs.
True.
We have some people who come here, take them away, and they go like making perfumes and everything, and without recognizing the source.
Us, exactly.
Yeah, so even there's a lot that we need to do.
Even the language, the word Hakuna Matata, it's ours.
Yes, it's all over.
we don't have any ownership over it anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
Creating awareness is important.
Yeah.
So that we can protect our culture, our natural and cultural heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the event, you said today is the official opening of the festival.
Yes.
So are we expecting to see the president?
He is represented. We have high-level guests, government. We're expecting even governors, CSCs, PSCs. Yeah.
Okay.
And other guests.
All right.
Yes. Also international guests.
Okay. What time does the festival begin, and what time does it end for someone who wants to come in?
Well, we'll be starting every day from 9 to 5.
All right.
And but today the event, the official opening starts from 10.
So it's open to the public. Anyone can come in?
Anyone can come in.
Is it free of charge?
It's free of charge. Just come in. Just bring yourself.
Okay. So
yes, and enjoy.
You have a plan. A weekend plan.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Before we finish this, I'd want you to comment on the importance of the Kenya UNESCO partnership that we have.
Yes.
Why is it important?
It is important, and since Kenya became a member state of UNESCO in 1964, Kenya has achieved a lot, and indeed this partnership, we have documented the benefits of Kenya UNESCO collaboration in a book that again we published in 2014, and this book documents the 50-year journey of UNESCO and Kenya cooperation. So there are benefits that you accrue when you become a member state. And so far there are more than 199 member states of UNESCO. And UNESCO promotes standards. You learn best practices. UNESCO has had several programs in the country, in education, in also natural and cultural sciences, that is in the ministries of environment, ministries of water. You remember even like UNESCO discovered, huge groundwater, water aquifers in Turkana. And currently we are in the process. We are talking with UNESCO and also partners to see whether they can come in and assist in that project so that of desalinating the water so that it can be used.
Okay.
Yeah, so UNESCO programs, culture programs, there's a lot that UNESCO has done, and also in communication and information.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, you've traveled the world. Speaking of culture, you've traveled the world, you've seen different cultures. What is so unique or very special to you about Kenyan culture?
Kenyan culture is very dynamic. It is unique. The dressing. I think African culture is very unique in itself. The way the dances are, they are dynamic, very captivating. And Africans and of course Kenyans, they are very active, and the dances are unique. Every culture is unique. Let me say that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's our actually culture is beautiful. Everyone talks about Kenyan
culture. So
yeah,
people love our culture.
They love our culture. When we hold the Kenya Culture Week in France, everyone
people
comes.
Come in numbers.
I'm telling you, the halls are full.
Okay, that's why we need to preserve it.
Yes, we need to preserve it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we wrap this up, what should we expect in future?
We'll
Even
continue.
After the festival.
We'll continue holding every 2 years, bringing us together, and we expect even to have more people appreciating our culture, young people getting involved, and the artists. The creative industry should actually pick up, and we should have more and more young people just going into arts and performances.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. for coming on board and sharing this amazing insights, and even inviting us Kenyans
to share in this celebration. I want to see you there.
I will come. I'll purpose to be there.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So that has been Dr. Evangeline Njoka, the CEO and the Secretary General of UNESCO, talking to us about the 4th UNESCO Cultural Festival happening at KICC. It goes on till Saturday from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. So make sure you are in attendance, because there's a lot for you to see, performances, learn about culture, different exhibitions just for you. All right. So we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with entertainment. We have amazing artists coming in studio. We'll be right back.